Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. To my right, I have Anton, my co-host. You guys already know him.
That's right.
Drinking the Crown Royal like a boss. Downstairs we have...
Have you ever wanted an escape? A place to live? A true heart of soul kind of environment for your soul and liver? Drink a fucking hearty fucking Crown Royale. The Crown Royale will do you good.
So there was this jazz musician, and he was like, he had a trumpet or something, and he covered his trumpet in a Crown Royal bag, and he was like, yeah, you know, I buy these bags for my trumpet, and they come with a bag of booze, a bottle of booze. And I was very young, and I was like, I like jazz.
I'm not sure what your message was in that story.
Man,
But
why don't you grab
interpret.
the fanciest plate that I have? You can just grab a plain white one. You grab the antique English one.
You know what's weird about Maron?
What?
He drinks his whiskey with a tea. It's like a tea bowl.
A tea
It's
saucer?
like a tea saucer. Yeah, it's a tea saucer. And because the whiskey is
Sorry,
like,
dude.
which is what you told me. It's like it is the color of tea. Oh boy.
No way.
But that starts
That's
my
not
heart. That starts my soul from scratch.
Guys,
Starts my soul from scratch. I said.
all right. First of all, I just want to say what amateur of a fucking operation this is.
Holy shit!
Tony, talk
you know
to
what
him.
you are? Hold on. Before you continue,
Don't let him get away with this bullshit.
he's like the Chris D'Elia of the that Fighter and the Kid podcast.
Yes,
He comes on,
that's exactly
and
what he
fucks
is.
with them.
Yep.
All right, but you have you
Like he thinks he's too big for us.
Yeah. But you've built yourself.
He's
now.
even acting like he's too big
He's
for
sitting
us
that
the way
chair.
he's
Alright.
here. I wish I had video for this one. Damn. I could have set
I just
it
want to
up.
mention that each of us are holding a handheld microphone. One of us has
Exposing
feedback.
our secrets.
One of us has signal, so they can hear themselves.
I could give you the headphones.
But I just wanted to mention that each hacky microphone, except for the one I'm holding, the SM58, the most industry standard microphone
Ever.
is probably the most credible. And you know, his is indicative of himself. You know, look at Tony's mic; it's red. Look at mine; it's solid, just like my structure. Just like
Are you insulting my outdatedness?
You know, I'm gonna. I just want to say each of our microphones has its own quirks that is indicative of who's holding it. You know.
That's true.
And,
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
I like the personality.
Purely
of this
coincidence.
microphone,
I did give you the shirt because I knew you'd appreciate it, though.
I love you.
I will say that.
Thank
What are
you.
you smoking then?
It's clover garlic.
I was just talking about cloves earlier tonight.
I think
Is
it's
it
a totally
cloves,
different thing.
Or are you smoking weed? Like, that's what I want to know.
No, it's weed.
clove?
It's weed.
It's not a
Oh.
clove cigarette.
Jesus.
Is anybody? You know, one thing for this podcast that I'm really kind of stoked on for the time being,
Sure.
because you know my shit blows in the wind minute to minute, but I'm really impressed that we're not talking over each other. So
Oh, we'll
if
get
we could-
there.
If we could, excuse me. If we could just not talk over each other, we'll come off as less bozos or amateurs, because it's not listenable. You know, it's like that KS 107.5 morning zoo. It's just like
a zoo. It's a zoo. I know exactly what you mean.
It's not listenable.
It's like the Opie and Anthony show.
Pace.
I would say
pace.
50% of the Opie and Anthony show is that kind of a zoo of everybody talking over each other. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. It's just chaos.
I agree.
It's just chaos, you guys. It's just chaos.
Wholeheartedly.
Hey, give me that crown. Give me that crown on the neat.
Tony, what have you been thinking about lately?
lot. First of all, hold on. First of all, let me come back to something.
Tony, you're in a mood.
The what? The Pikachu girl?
No, we can't discuss that.
Not yet. Anyway, Meron,
Go ahead.
when you talk,
Don't turn
about
this on me.
This podcast operation. Why don't you observe the things that we do have?
Cause I'm a miserable.
What about the things that we're getting right?
I'm a
Like the keyboards surrounding us. That's something we got right. What about
What
those
are you
keyboards
talking about,
surrounding us?
Tony?
Yeah. Tony, Earth to Tony. Hello. Podcast is an audio medium. You know what that means? It means they don't know. They have no fucking visual aid to what the fuck we're doing. So it doesn't matter if there's pianos, organs, violas, fucking
A
piccolos.
stripper, it doesn't matter.
doesn't
But
fucking
now
matter.
they know.
You know what? You know what, Tony? I'm a very meat and potatoes kind of guy. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
How many times is Mahon going to say, I'm a
fuck is
very
that? I'm a
blank
meat
blank
and
guy?
I think for me,
I'm a very meat and potatoes kind of guy. I only like caviar when I'm on my yacht in California.
No, that's the
only time I like
Tony, that's literally the
caviar.
opposite
I
of
don't
a
like caviar any
Literally-
other time. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of
three
guy.
strikes and you're out.
Literally
One,
the
I've never
opposite.
had caviar. Two, I've never been on a yacht. And three, I'm
I was-
rarely in California.
He wasn't
What the
talking
fuck
about
is
you.
that?
He wasn't talking
I was
about
doing an
you.
exemplar.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
You could have had some caviar.
Mahon, what have you been thinking about lately?
If you-
Mahon, what have you been thinking about lately?
Did you? I hope the mics pick up on this, but there were literal crickets outside. You can hear crickets. No one's gonna listen to this. This is retarded.
That we'll listen to it,
I will. Yeah, I'll be
See,
listening.
I'm so inhibited when you put a,
but you got to get used to not being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
I think
This is for our purposes, right? This is not for any kind of like consumers. I mean, we don't have sponsors or anything.
we
can make
do
it up.
actually.
What if this became sponsored? You know? Here, have that.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Oh, Tony, is that yours?
No, it's yours.
So no, this is Mahon's.
Is it?
I don't know. It's a lot of in here though.
Yeah, but it's mostly water.
Got some?
Yeah, it's watered down.
All right, Mahon, what have you been thinking about lately? What's been grinding your
Can't
gears?
stop thinking about you, babe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't fucking. I hate fucking summertime.
Yeah, it's too
like
hot.
it's the worst fucking time for me.
What the fuck?
It brings out the worst people. Everyone's so happy, and they're out, and they're in their pools, and they're laying poolside. Anybody, any, especially broads, but that I can understand. You want your titties to, get a good tone and whatnot. But any fucking bozo McGee guy laying out in the sun on a fucking Tuesday evening. Listen, I know I haven't gotten very far in life, and I might have a lack of ambition, and maybe I'm not where I need to be at the ripe age of 30. But Jesus fuck, I mean, there's no way on a 95-degree weather day I can walk by a fucking bozo laying out in the sun. Like, his shit don't stink. Like, the first thing in my mind is thinking, like, what does that guy's apartment smell like? What are you smiling about? Is there a secret pill? Is there like what about this happiness, this self-pride that you have, just soaking the sun in? That it doesn't resonate with me, man. It doesn't resonate with me, and I hate the summertime. It's hot. Fucking everyone's out every fucking night. You can't drive anywhere in Denver nowadays without hitting crazy bumper
That's a
bumper
fact.
traffic at one point or another.
But that's
Everyone
not a
needs
summer
to cool
thing.
the fuck out. Just wait for fall time. The weather's gonna be cooler. Everyone's gonna be boozing, chilling indoors, watching football, and you just wait and see. You wait and see what goes on.
Now
You wait
that's
and
some
see
bullshit.
how the chillness, how the vibes, how the overarching emotional state of the public changes when the weather's cooler. People are generally more accepting of one another. They're less hot-headed. Pardon the pun, Tony. Hot-headed.
Thank you for apologizing. No, dude, I honestly don't understand what the fuck kind of a rail you're on right now. What is wrong with people enjoying themselves in the summer? There's a lot to hate. about humanity. I hate so much about all of humanity. But people enjoying themselves in the summertime is actually not one of the things I hate. Like, that's one of the few things I don't hate. I hate the way people act in restaurants. I hate the way people act in cafes. I hate the way people act at work. I hate the way people act in cars when they drive. I hate the way people act in most scenarios. But a person chilling at the pool,
literally
is
doing
one of the
nothing.
few times I don't hate that guy. Like, that guy's just enjoying himself in the sun. Like, if you hate that guy when he's chilling in the sun, what do you think of that guy when he's talking to, like,
a waitress or something?
a waitress, or he's voting or something? Like, what do you think of, like, what's that gonna do?
You know what? It's funny.
That's gonna make you crazy.
It does. And, you know, that's my natural state. It's funny. You said, what if he's enjoying the sun? How would he talk to a waitress? If I go to a restaurant and I see this guy talking to this waitress and I just don't like him, I'll be like, that fucker loves the sun. He loves it. He loves he likes how it feels on his skin. He's got his feet out. He's all proud of his body and shit. You know, like,
or maybe he just doesn't care. Wait,
Put
okay,
the
hold
fucking
on. I have a question for you.
It's hot. The weather's hot, and I'm irritable. And I want a disclaimer. Any bullshit I speak at this
It's a
moment,
summertime statement.
This is a summertime statement.
Summertime statement.
When does the equinox end?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. This is a new segment. It's called Summertime Statement by Mahran Abbasi. It's a 10-second speech. Summertime Statement, and go.
Yeah, this is my summer wrapped up in like 8 words. Fuck you, go, douchebag, asshole, whore, put on some socks.
Thanks for listening to the Summertime Statement of 2019, brought to you by Smallboifunk.
This is your Denver summertime interpretation?
Can we end this?
Tony, you're a little too far from the microphone. You're just a little too far. Sorry.
Should I get right here?
No, I kind of want the alley coming upstairs to the podcast thing.
Kind of like walking in on a fantasy football circle jerk.
Hold
Have
on.
you ever seen Knocked Up? What movie was that? It's hilarious. I like that there's a mic stand in here and nobody's using it. What the fuck is this?
Don't
Hold on,
end it
hold on.
right
I
before
have a
we
question
hit
for my
gold.
brother.
My limo's
You're
waiting
like the guy
outside
that
the door.
stops digging 1 centimeter before we strike gold.
Hold on, I have a
Can't
question.
You feel the gold?
Dude, I'm already no good. I'll be no good in
Can't
5
you
minutes.
Feel the gold?
It's right around the corner. Mount, if the guy you're looking at who's sunbathing, if he's
Mahran Abbasi, psych major. All right, go ahead.
if the guy who's laying out
Yes, Freud.
who you hate is
I didn't say hate. Maybe I have. We can rewind the tape.
Okay.
I have a disliking and a distrust to anybody who enjoys global fucking warming. This is not a good thing. This is bad.
enjoying the sun is bad. But hold on, if
Planet is dying, dude. You understand?
So the sun
universal.
the sun guy likes global warming. He's like,
Yes.
yeah, bring
he,
more.
he hopes eventual decay and destruction on this earth.
okay, hold on, I have a question for
The most
you.
destructive
How's he
thing we're
promoting
doing
it?
to the
Hold-
environment
hold-
right fucking now.
Let me ask my question. Hold on. If this same exact guy, okay, I want to know your instinctual feeling towards this guy. If he's okay.
homosexual.
No.
I love the gays. Go ahead.
No. If he's like kind of fat, like a little bit fat, and is also wearing rubber ducky swimming trunks.
See that I like that guy. I fucks with this guy.
See?
Because fat, especially if he's fat, pale,
Yeah.
or a redhead, a
Yeah.
fucking ginger.
Yeah.
It's hardcore shit. Chilling in the sun. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm olive skinned at best. I would say I'm pretty fair skinned.
Yeah.
A lot of people will call me a Caucasian.
Nah.
But I don't have
Nah.
I don't have the limerence. Is that the word?
I don't know.
I don't have the gumption, if you will, to take my big ass into the sun, okay? Because I'll burn like hotcakes. If you're a Brad Pitt looking motherfucker and you're sitting poolside, fuck you.
But if you're fat, it's okay.
Right. This is Mahran logic.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. You might say, to say the least.
That's not gonna work on that. Oh, I see what you're doing. No, just fucking. Oh. Well, we got no Mahon for 20 seconds. Tony, let's talk about something
No,
else.
no, no, no.
Oh, fuck, he's back. You look so comfortable. You look so comfortable. All right, Tony, what have you been thinking about lately?
After all that, you're gonna ask me that? All right.
Do you like I actually I love
hate
nice.
I hate humanity too. I hate humanity.
I was the first one to hate humanity.
Tony, don't let my
I hate humanity too. Oh, dude. I just hate fucking bullshit.
Let's not go negative. I feel like I steered us in, you know.
Sometimes you gotta get the negativity out.
No, but sometimes you could just be a sweetheart and just, you know. All right, there we go.
Oh, man. You know, there's so much I hate. You know, people that fucking pretend like they're okay, you almost hear it in their voice. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this.
Try your
I don't
best.
know if I'll be able to communicate this. Formulaic people that are following a formula. I am following a formula in my life, and this is the right formula to follow.
But Tony, wouldn't you just see?
Tony, this is the most angsty 15-year-old fucking argument ever.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think there's like those people who.
Tony, we're all following a fucking formula to one degree or another.
That's
I wear
not true.
shoes, you wear shoes. We've all, as a society, we realize that undergarments are a good idea. I'm wearing undergarments. You're wearing undergarments. Certain shit works. When you talk about a formula, you're in academia. I'm a fucking college dropout, dude. You teach the highest levels of fucking overgraduate physics.
Overgraduate. Overgraduate.
Dude, formulas work. You know what? You know
just because I've been doing things doesn't mean I've been enjoying all of it. First of all, and second of all, I'm not.
No one enjoys.
Who
enjoys anything?
I hope.
I don't enjoy this.
I can tell. I hope somebody's enjoying something. I hope somebody enjoys.
Who are all these people?
Yeah,
They're walking around.
You know
Who's
what?
enjoying anything?
You can enjoy. There's a lot of things in life you can enjoy. You can enjoy a nice Sauvignon. What is it? Some kind of wine, right?
Yeah, there you go.
You can enjoy a nice tobacco rolled. Some people call it a blunt. Others a spliff.
Okay, look, man.
But you know what you can enjoy is the sun when it's 100 degrees outside.
If this is your point of view, which is basically that when you were 15 years old, you realized that everybody's following a formulaic thing, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's the angsty... No, you're right.
If that's your point of view, tell me your resolution to this shit. What solution have you come to?
There is none. You are not free. There is no freedom in this country. You are fucked. This is a nationalistic country. It's
I've come to better solutions than that.
What are you gonna do? You could be a bum, which kind of seems fun.
Yes.
Like, sometimes I thought about it.
That's a solution.
Like maybe
that is a solution.
Maybe I'll be a ski bung.
Yes.
I'll be a ski bung.
Be some sort of bum. Travel
I'll take
bum.
ski in my bung.
What is the best kind of bum?
These are solutions.
Beach bum for sure.
See,
beach bum.
The thing about me is when you ask me questions,
jet ski rental guy.
Is that a bum?
Jet ski rental bum.
That's pretty good bum.
Those are the worst.
That's a pretty good bum.
Yo, they're the worst people.
Pedicab drivers in Denver. I want to run them all fucking over. I've played enough episodes of fucking Grand Theft Auto, or episodes is not the right word. I've played enough fucking levels of Grand Theft Auto to know you can run right over those fuckers. The pedicab drivers, but they're the happiest people because they don't give a shit.
That's a good life.
They don't care about you. They don't care about the flow of traffic. They don't care about gentrification.
Why should they care about any of this shit?
I don't know.
They're just pedaling around, getting exercise, making money, listening to music.
Anyway, so if you don't follow the formula, where's that going to lead you? What are your what else can you do with that?
See, right there.
As somebody who's
getting to the crux that I want to get to. Lead you. What are you trying to get to? What are you trying to get to?
This is college dropout versus PhD.
What are you?
Well, that's what makes this so fun, though. I mean,
what are you trying to get to? Well, it depends. It depends what you're trying to get to. if
you never arrive. There's no get to.
If you want those things which society values, then you should be after them 100%. Then you should do those things. Then you should be after
them. But I
100%.
think most people don't want them. They just think they want them because...
I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is another great question that I
think some people, not all people.
How many people want them? How many people are just following?
I would say it's 50-50.
You think it's 50-50?
I think it's 50-50. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think there's genuinely people
know the answer
who...
to this question.
Sorry, I missed that. What was the question that answered 50-50?
What percentage of people want the products of a formulaic life, and when people just go through the procedures of it?
That's a great question.
What percentage? What would you say? You think people just?
The older you get, I made this album called Subtle Youth when I was 18 years old. And
oh,
the concept
fuck yeah!
I heard your album.
Spit some truth.
Basically, the concept was like, as I realized, it's all relative. But I was young at the time. I was turning 18, just like I feel like I'm turning 30, and I had like this mini crisis, whatever. And you realize that the older you get, statistically, the more acceptable the formula will work out for you, because you know that the formula is going to work. You know what I mean? So we have different trajectories. You took it all the way to PhD. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I dropped out of college, dude, and I got a fucking job. I joined the fucking workforce, and I'm not saying that's better or worse or anything like that. You know what I mean? But the older you get, I guess the whole concept of that album was like, you lose like this subtle
spark
youth that like this angst, so to speak, you know what I mean? And granted, like when you're younger, you have like all this like testosterone and all these fucking chemicals pouring in your brain or whatever, you know? But to answer that question really short, not to fucking go crazy.
No, it's a good answer.
The older you get, the harder it is to, the more the formula seems to work. So I joined the workforce when I was like 19, 20 years old. I was like, fuck this. My mom's paying for college. I don't even give a fuck to be there. We're just throwing money away. Let me just fucking go get a job at the local grocery store or whatever and just fucking join the, you know what I mean? Just start paying your bills and just, whether it's week to week or whatever, just work, bust it out, and do it like most Americans do, you know what I mean? You'll find that like most Americans who are in the workforce, like blue collar, they have ulterior like motives, you know what I mean?
Goals.
Yeah, they're there. There's a difference between a job and a career. A career is more, obviously more of a like commitment, you know? You have a commitment to your family, other people, you know? But like people like blue collar, I spent time with a lot of people in blue collar. I worked at a fucking, I don't want to give you my horror story. I've worked so many shitty fucking jobs, dude. I worked at Einstein's Bagels. I was dating this girl. Sweetest girl in the world. I had to get up at 3 a.m. every fucking morning, dude. To go drag my ass, go bake bagels, put fucking frozen things. I've done it all. I fucking
You're
deliver.
revealing their secrets.
I deliver.
You're losing the sponsor.
Everyone knows it's terrible. It's fucking delicious. Einstein's is dope. Allie, what the fuck? Where you at, dude?
Keep going.
Fucking asshole. Anyways, what the fuck was I saying?
No, I just got a lot from what you're saying.
I fucking delivered pizzas. You meet people and like you see a certain brilliance in them. There's a part of this where they're like, fuck the formula. There's a reason they call it white collar and blue collar. White collar people they're the people in power, and they choose this path of following the formula. Now I've gotten my ass kicked. I've gotten fired from jobs. I've done all kinds of fucking shit. I've sold shit, amps, music gear when I needed to, did whatever the fuck I had to do. That was just the path that I chose to take. And after getting your ass kicked and your ass handed to you over and over and over again, the older you get, you're like, this is ridiculous. What the fuck am I doing? I'm turning 30. I don't have some of my friends are married, you know what I mean? I'm just chilling at a bar, like trying to hook up with chicks. This is ridiculous, you know what I mean? But ultimately, I feel like at some point, the logical thing for someone like me to do would be like, all right, fuck it. This is the formula. You go to school, you get this degree. I'm a pretty articulate guy for someone who didn't graduate. I think I can get around pretty easily. You know, that it's not to be cocky or come off that way.
Well, blue collar, white collar doesn't depict intelligence.
Yeah, but it takes a certain social sensibility to know how to deal with other people and not like step on you, like be diplomatic, you know? Interview well, speak well, have an answer for every question. But long story short, I think the older you get, it becomes harder to follow that formula, because as someone who's turning 30, who's just worked job to job, like totally fucking blue collar, and it sucks. It's not fun. You know what I mean? And then you see this place that I work at, there's like people with money and shit. You know what I mean? They drive great fucking cars. They got beautiful wives. It's like, what a great family. Why don't I just graduate, get this diploma, apply for this job, get a promotion, you know what I mean, and I'll be set. I'll be good. But that's the whole concept of like that whole subtle youth. At some point, you're gonna lose this fucking angst or whatever. So if I look at like the older I get, if I get like any less angry or any less like discontented, in a lot of ways I find that it's like a loss. You know what I mean?
All right. I don't think you necessarily lose that youth. I honestly think people just sort of they accept some sort of reality that they don't have to. And lately, and I might be ladies, I might be talking out of place, but I feel like I have more respect for someone that wanders their own path, maybe has very little financial and material success, which to me lately is the worst indicator of any kind of reality. That means nothing. To me, the thing that indicates something about someone is when they fucking connect to life in some sort of way. Maybe they have a lot of amazing experiences. Maybe they've met a lot of amazing people. Maybe they really understand the way that humanity works. And maybe they do it from like kind of what society views as like a low place, right? Society will call it kind of like a low place to be. But that's what's real. They see what it really is. I don't know. You know what I hate the most?
This is some good weed, bro.
What I hate the most. I don't know, man.
What do you hate the most, Tony? I got some things to say.
You don't like people sitting by a pool
I
enjoying
hate when
themselves?
people set not their own goalposts.
Right.
I hate when people set goalposts that are not their own goalposts.
It's like those Tony Robbins.
When they set fake goalposts, they're not their goalposts.
No,
They're
you're either working.
They're fake
You're either
goalposts.
my Mehran's Tony Robbins cheesy quote of the night.
Oh boy.
You're either working towards your own goals or you're working towards someone
somebody
else's goals. And
Right.
it's fucking
That's
true. So all these people, there were burnouts, bro. I met burnouts at this fucking Pizza Hut off of Arapahoe.
Dude, there's so many burnouts at pizza
What do you mean?
joints.
See, but
Bro.
you are right
Bro.
now, without realizing it, you keep judging.
Oh,
through
stop. Oh, Tony,
that-
you know
no,
burnout
no,
when you
no,
see
no,
it.
no, no.
Stop.
That yes,
Stop
no.
it, Tony.
I will not stop.
This burnout.
Tony, there's a difference between someone who works at the Pizza Hut who's an enlightened being and someone who's a burnout at a Pizza Hut.
talking about
I think my
50-year-old.
brother
How
has.
do you know they're not?
50-year-old,
How do you know they're not
60-year-old men.
enlightened being? How do you
I
know?
think my brother has the discretion to know the
How do
difference. I think you would as
How do
well.
you know they're not enlightened being? How do you know? How do you know?
Because they ate all the pepperonis and put them on their nipples.
Have you
No.
talked to them?
They took
Have you
too many-
interacted with them?
they
Maybe
took-
they aren't. That's the thing. You could find an enlightened being in any part of life.
I
Any
know,
part of
but
life.
you're also allowed to call someone a burnout.
Okay, so they're a burnout socially. I'm just
Let
saying.
me get to my point, dude.
All right, go.
Like,
Anyway.
explain. How are they living their lives?
Tony, let 'em get
Are
it
they
before.
fucking up? Are they contributing to the suffering of humanity?
No.
Then they're a burnout.
No.
Are they contributing? Are they contributing to relieving the suffering of humanity?
I
Then
don't
they're
I
not
don't
a
understand
burnout.
why he's not allowed to call someone a burnout. That's ridiculous.
What
Man, don't
define
do that.
burnout?
We don't do that on the podcast.
You're defining a burnout as someone that works at a pizza shop.
No.
Listen to my fucking point, dude.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There's a reason why they call it a burnout, dude. They went fucking hard. You know what I mean?
Like a rocket.
Yeah, they were like, fuck this formulaic shit. And like, there's two ways about it. One of them is that burnout could have been a fucking genius. Let's say he got into guitars, and for all the world would have known, he took a couple bad steps or bad detours here and there. He could have been the next fucking Jimi Hendrix, but he's not. You know what I mean? But there's something about the burnout that's kind of rock star, kind of cool, you know? Like, he just fucking went his own way, you know what I mean? And but then there's the other part of it that goes, oh shit, dude. I think I was like 22, 23. You're 23 years old, dude. This is the company you're gonna keep if you go down any kind of path and you don't like get a girl fucking pregnant or get into fucking
Or get a DUI.
drugs, all this shit. that I've managed to avoid. You know what I mean?
Okay,
but
that's
the whole
burnout
shit.
thing. That's burnout shit.
The whole burnout.
That's not what we're talking about.
That
You
is
know,
exactly
meatheads
what
who
we're talking
drive like a Stingray, a Corvette. We know what they say at their light. Do a burnout, man. Yeah, they think it's fucking cool. It's not completely disparaging of a term. Don't be so like politically correct that I can't call somebody a burnout.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm not being politically correct.
The guy with the ponytail giving
telling
you
you.
pizza
Is
is like, what's up, dude? That's a fucking burnout, dude. The comic book dude on Simpsons who looks like that.
Oh, I love that guy.
But like, I don't know. Maybe he's just
All right,
nice.
I haven't talked in a while. Can I talk? Shit.
Just speak.
Actually, don't have anything to say. Go ahead. No, so I want to go back to the subtle youth thing you said.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting. So,
I'm like
stop.
Nesperati.
Stop. I'm not letting you even say that flattering shit about yourself. So can success be defined by maintaining a sense of youth?
That's what I've always aimed to do. So, which is why me turning 30, which is kind of like a benchmark number. Granted, it's just a number. I've always prided myself. Ever since I was 18 years old, I knew this concept that if you can maintain some subtle element of your youth before you join the workforce or you give into that formula.
Could we put a part of your subtle youth album at the end of this podcast?
No.
Okay.
So
What I realized is you were talking about that. This is going to sound stupid, but is I've learned all things in life go back to P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, a.k.a., you know, that guy.
Bad boy.
Can't stop, won't stop. Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. What I realized, what I admire about him is he maintains that youth even in his 50s. Like, he just has, like, this youthful energy about him. And then I started thinking about other people I admire. I'm like, I really admire Pharrell. And he has, like, this crazy youthful energy about him. And then, so yeah, I think what you said makes a lot of sense. And then I started thinking about people in blue-collar jobs, and a lot of them I worked with maintained not all of them, some of them are fucking burnouts, but some of them maintained a youthful energy, whereas in white-collar jobs, they try everything in their power to rid you of that subtle energy, which is fucked up. Which is interesting because now it seems like a lot of the new, what do you call them? Upworks? Allie? Upstarts? What do you call them?
Startups?
A lot of startups.
Upstarts?
A lot of startups promote youth style activities for better or for worse. So that's interesting. So that might be the new wave of employing people. Anyway, Mahon doesn't know we keep our podcast at 30 minutes. I think we're about 28. If you guys want to talk about something completely different, I'd be down.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
No,
I just want to know. I would like to know why there's an external heart. Let me paint you guys a picture. Because Tony, again, this is an audio medium. It doesn't matter what color the fucking walls are. What color, you know.
That's a mad throwback.
All right.
We're at 31 minutes. All right, Tony. Anything else?
Wait, hold on.
A lot.
You got an external hard drive, and it says Sharky. Did you take the time to like print this shark out?
Yeah.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. This is the cutest hard drive.
I'm gonna insert an image of Sharky during this part of the podcast.
Guess
If you made it this far,
if you can guess how many terabytes,
first of all,
hold on. If you could guess how many terabytes Sharky the hard drive is,
and all the porn that's
I'll send you an album of Subtle Youth. A hard copy of Subtle Youth.
Okay.
As opposed to a soft copy? Like, what the fuck?
And something else. I'll send you, if you can guess how many gigs or megabytes are on Sharky the hard drive.
Or kilograms.
Or kilograms.
Or milligrams.
Tony, what's your power animal? What do you call it? Spirit animal.
Oh God. That's what you're gonna end with?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna end with? That's the question that I fucking hated at that party.
What is your spirit animal?
I don't have one. Fuck that shit. Can I come back to
no,
the
we're speaking about spirit animals now.
Oh my goodness.
Or you could tell me my spirit animal if that's better.
I don't know, man. Animals don't have beards usually.
I don't know.
There's so many animals that have beards.
Grizzly bear has a beard. A
lion. So many animals have beards. My cat has a beard.
It's all over. Yeah, there's no differentiation.
Fucking Yeti has a beard.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening to the podcast. If you got this far, God bless you. All right. Peace. Thanks.
The pressure won't go away. I graduated 12 days and I just wanna go play. I hope it stays that way. Mic check 1 to the 6. Everybody knows that life ain't a trick. Mic check 1 to the 9 to the 8, and you know that maturity isn't that great. So I went ahead and rocked every day. Got crunk and I got socked in the face. Let's make a mess in the playground, hey. But the deans at the school, man, they found gay ways to ruin my day, but F that. I'ma try to make a scene, so let's rap and sing. Spin the swings and live life. Cause I'm a kid and I feel so alive tonight. Get a ring from my buddy. Pick me up, man, it's time to get nutty. I eat gobstoppers till I wanna throw up. F that bullshit, I never wanna grow up. I am just a boisterous kid. Once was a Toys R Us kid. Mischievous stuff that I did. I rhyme a poisonous spit.